kind of forgot about Zoroark, didn't we? Well, today we are going to be bringing him back from the grave with the new cards released from Paldea Evolved. So what cards are you on about from Paldea Evolved then, Shawnee boy? What are you talking about here? Well, primarily I'm more on about Squawkabilly over here. With that Squawk and Seeds ability allowing you to just discard your hand and draw until you have 6, but only on your first turn. And why this is so good for Zoroark is because it just gives you that turbo that Zoroark needs to set up. And then combine that with Zoroark's V-Star Phantom Star, you effectively have 2 researches in your first 2 turns without even playing a supporter card. And it's especially great for getting Netherworld Gate Gengars into the discard pile. For those who don't know what Zoroark does, let's have a quick refresher. We have the Ticking Curse, 50 damage for each damaged Pokemon you have in play. Use the likes of Gapejaw Bog and Gengar's Netherworld Gate ability, allowing you to put it from the discard pile onto the bench, put 3 damage counters on it, and Damage Pump. Then you have a great way of getting damage into play and moving it across the board. Maxing Zoroark out at exactly 280 damage, the perfect number. Now, yes, Gardevoir is absolutely everywhere, and that's something we cannot one-hit KO, so I have put Cleansing Gloves in here too to accommodate for that. And another deck that did quite well against Zoroark typically was Mew, unless you really had Holutra and stuff like that, which you really wasn't going to see much. So we have Spiritomb in here to shut that one off too. So there's clearly been a couple of buffs to Zoroark since Paldea Evolved. Let's see how it does with them. Before we begin, I'd like to thank the sponsor of the channel, ptcgl store, where you can buy codes with 5% off using a discount code FTW. It's a way to support the channel whilst getting something in return, so why not? Now, with that said, let's get going. Starting with a Manaphy in the active, unfortunately, but we moved. Snorlax coming up in the active. Right, this may be a Sable Zor. Bro, what is Blood waffling about? A comfy deck coming down. They get a second Nest Ball in hand too. They're going to get Tina, so it's a Tina variant. Okay. They're going to go for a switch here into the comfy. And of course, go for Flower Selecting. 2 words I hope to never put together again once this deck rotates. And they're going to get a Psychic on the Giratina V and go for a pass. All right, our hand's looking a bit yikers, you know, you'd think, but it's honestly not that bad. Let's go for some Capturing Aromas here and see what we get off this. A simple Tails would be nice. I thought I'd never say that as well, but here we are. Look at me. We're breaking new ground today. There's a Squawkabilly. That's good news for us. I'm going to go for a Capturing Aroma again. A Tails again would be nice. Magnifique, absolutely beautiful. And what I'm going to do here is actually make some use of Thornton here. I might go for... I will go for this because I'm tempted to Ultra Ball here, a Zoroark and a Gengar away, and then just Thornton the Manaphy into Zoroark. Or do I let the Manaphy chill? I can do that as well. Regardless, I will Gapejaw. Do you know what? No, we're going to make this play. We're going to go for Zoroark and Gengar in the discard pile. Get myself another Gengar, or do I go for another Zoroark for like double setup just to be safe? I think that's better, right? I could also just get Lumineon and just grab myself a supporter, but I'd rather save that for like a needs must situation, you know. I think I'll go for Zoroark, yeah. Let's bench the Zoroark now. We'll also bench Squawkabilly. I don't think I Thornton. I'm tempted to because I like the idea of playing the Thornton, but I don't know if we're going to get, even if we do get an attack off, we need something in the active next turn anyway because we can't evolve yet. So Manaphy in the active actually is kind of ideal for us. So I think I'm going to go for a Squawk and Seize and just get moving, baby. Right. Okay, then. So another Capturing Aroma. We'll go for that. Let's see what we get. We get a Tails, so we can get something else that we can bench. That's nice. Okay. Honestly, nothing to really go for, but if we just load up that said, actually, I think a Lumineon would be nice. Yeah. Just to give us a supporter next turn, I guess. Assuming they don't judge us or anything. We still have that Gengar in the discard pile. We have pretty much what we need to get a full board going next turn. So there's honestly nothing better to do now apart from pass. I'm happy with that. This is where maybe I could have snuck a little Klefki in here or something. You could put 2 Klefki in or 2 Diancie or something. I know Zoroark usually does that for when it goes second. That's a Gardenia's Viger. I know what deck we're playing against. We're playing against the starter version of Lost Box. The introduction to Degeneracy. It's beautiful. I am at the lower ranks right now because of the ladder reset, so I'm going to be coming up against a lot of this. I can't control it until I get to higher ranks, and I'll get there in time. Don't worry. It's more about the deck we're playing today, all right? Less so about the opponent stuff, but nonetheless, it is what it is. Right, there's another Flower Selecting coming in. Let's have a look at their Lost Zone as they do it right now. So they got 1 Water and 1 Ultra Ball. I'm going to forget that completely. Going to get a Grass down on Tina. They're working on it. They're working on it. And they're going to pass. Ooh, yeah, that's what that deck be doing. Oh, the top deck is a Magnifique. Let's go for 2 Gengar in the discard pile. And we get Zoroark VSTAR, baby. Do you know what I can do? I can go a bit wild here. I will attach to this Manaphy just to retreat it. That's fine by me. We'll take that any day of the week. Go for Zoroark, any active. I'm going to be super crazy here. This is like the first 2 turns is where you can pull this kind of play off. I'm going to boss up the Tina, bro. I'm going to boss it up and still draw with Zoroark's V-Star power. Mental. There's Gapejaw Bog doing its thing. And then from here, I can just go for all Gengars if I need to. But for now, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to damage pump damage off the Zoroark onto the Manaphy, so that way we have more damage output. Don't see the Cleansing Gloves being relevant here, but either way, we'll put it down. We boss up the Giratina, and yes, we can't do anything right now, but all we gotta do is Phantom Star, see if we can maybe get another Zoroark down. If not, we'll just get Gengars going. Either way, we've got it. There's a Zoroark coming down, and you know what? I'm really tempted to throw Spiritomb down, so I don't know if this list plays Lumineon, but if it does, then we can shut that off. But then again, it's Lost Box. We can't be messing about like that, right? Let's just go for a Trekking Shoes. Let's thin quickly beforehand. We'll get the Gift Energy. I'll take that. I think I do go for the Gengar. I think the fact that we are ahead right now is just good enough. And that is exactly 280 damage. Beautiful stuff. T to V down, out of the way. And now it's just as simple as hit, hit, hit. We're going to get a Turbo and Ultra Ball from the... Yeah. I think we're smooth sailing now. Unless we get judged or Iono or something. Yeah. That's what I'm all about. Colress coming down for my opponent. But my friend, I think we are settled here. They're going to get rid of 2 escape ropes. Wow. Okay. They definitely don't want to get rid of my Zoroark. The active. There is a Cram finally coming down for my opponent. They are at 4, so they can Cram now. And they're just going to pass. Oh, yeah. They clearly don't know what they're doing. And I don't mean that in a harsh way. I mean, think about it. They've got rid of 2 escape ropes. They could have used one of those escape ropes to Cram into something on my bench, which would have made things a lot harder for me, but they decided not to do that. They may even have a play right now to put Cram into the active, but they've just not done it. So this is clearly someone who's not experienced enough to play Lost Box. It makes you feel a bit bad, but you know what? Sorry, mate. Got to make a video, innit? No, that's harsh. Should I just pass and give... No, do you know what? Would you want to be pitied? If you were learning the game, would you really want to be pitied? Or am I just saying that to try and justify the fact that I'm absolutely stomping on someone who clearly doesn't deserve it? Moral ambiguity. Hey, ticking curse. Snorlax going down. Get Iono there from the Price Kiats. They're going to go for Lost Vacuum. I wonder if they're just probably going to get rid of Gapejaw Bog, right? Getting rid of a single cross switcher. And they're going to get rid of, the stadium and a Nest Ball. Hey, ultimately, actually, we really try and deep it, all right? Because I know I've said many a times before, I don't like, going too hard and, being at a lower rank level, because then I play against people who are clearly new to the game and then I'm just going to discourage them from playing it. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe we're saving them from this hellscape that is ptcgl. Maybe I should stay here. That's how you justify it. That's how you make yourself feel better, Sean. They may suffer now, but you're saving them a ton of suffering in the future. There we go. Now I feel good and I will sleep at night. They're going to go for an escape rope and we'll just put the other Zoroark up. They're going to go for the Tina V and Abyssal Seeking by the looks of it. And there we go. That is an Abyssal Seeking. Right. Did they just put 1 in the Lost Zone there? Oh, God. I don't know. Regardless, let's just get playing here. We're going to Trekking Shoes. Energy Loto we're not going to need right now. That's fine. Get a Capturing Aroma off here. I want to get to a boss, effectively. I think if they... No, Sean. No, now you're being silly, all right? Now you're being silly because at the end of the day, you win, okay? It's fine. It's fine. Anything they put up can just instantly be KO'd by you. It's game. But let's not have this put a downer on this Zoroark deck. It's clearly operating and is lovely how turbo it is. That's what Zoroark is, though. Just pure fire aggression. They're going to go for a chorus for their final turn, as I would as I have arrogantly just said. I really need to think before I speak sometimes. Hey, I sound like a real doof. I sound like a bad guy. He's a bad guy. He's very bad. I don't know why I try and be funny. It's just pointless. They Mirage getting onto Comfy twice. It's a wrap. It's done. There's a spit innocently. My friend, I salute you for trying, but please do not touch this game again. Escape while you can. I've searched for I've had about 4 games so far, and not once have I actually started a Zoroark in the active. That's a good omen for today, isn't it? So let's get rid of that Cleansing Gloves, and we get ourselves a Gengar. Alrighty, Capturing Aroma, though, you can save me 100%. Any day of the week, all we get is heads. That's okay. We'll just get another Gengar. We'll definitely get at least 1 Tails, right? For sure. And there it is. Beautiful stuff. That'll get us our Squawkabilly, which is lovely. Of course, we Gapejaw first and then bench it. And let's go for another Capturing Aroma where we're definitely going to get Tails. Okay. This is going to be some aggressive stuff, but I am going to Squawk and Seize all of these bad boys away. Let's put a turbo on this Manaphy so we can at least retreat it next turn. And we go for Squawk and Seize. Free Gengar. Turn 1 in the discard pile is beautiful. Please tell me the reason I didn't start a Zoroark is because I've prized 1. I prized 2. Well, in that case, that's actually worked out for me, so I'm all right with that. At least for the time being, because the hand's still somewhat questionable. But we move. Let's end turn. They're going to go for a Lightning Energy on the Flying Pikachu. They're going to counter Gapejaw with Path. That's a nuisance. And they're going to go just for a simple Thundershock. Right then. So a top deck of Zoroark isn't going to do it for us here, which is very dangerous. We are super Path weak, bro. Oh, we got it on the top deck as well. That's tragic. I'm going to boss up their Raikou. I'm going to get at least 1 Gengar into play. I think I want to retreat to it here. Actually, I don't know. I think I'm just going to end turn. I want to keep the Thorton option available because it could actually be good for us. If we somehow top deck deck a Zoroark V, we could Thorton into that by Ultra Balling it away and then evolve into the Zoroark from the active so we can actually get attacking. I don't want to remove that potential play next turn if they don't have it, right? Okay, they have it. Well, that's out the window, isn't it? Flying Pikachu coming out. They have to have the turbo then, right? Yep, there is the turbo. This is one, Donnie. We cannot one-hit KO, unfortunately. They're gonna Serena? Ah, I see. You wanna get that Zoroark going, or no, they're gonna draw. Right. They're gonna get another Flying Pikachu down. Thank the Lord, we aren't playing an only basic attacking deck. Yeah, well, we'd be in trouble. Right, let's promote the Zoroark up here, and our top deck is whoa, that's kind of good. So I am gonna double turbo here. I'm gonna go for an Ultra Ball, getting rid of. I think now I get rid of the Thorton. I don't see my Zoroark getting KO'd the next turn, so I don't feel like I'm gonna need Norton right now. So man said Norton, bro. VPN and that, you know what I'm saying? Internet protection. Kind of feel like I need that when playing this game. Nonetheless, we're just going to get rid of that Thornton and we're going to go for a Zoroark V-STAR, which thankfully, I think we can hit full damage right now. No, we are 50 damage off the full big KO range, but we're not actually hitting that anyway, so I'm okay with that. That said, I can boss up Raikou and just take a KO or boss up another Pikachu or something, I don't know. Regardless, we are going to get our Gengars out. Bob's your uncle. And is there any worth in me using a damage pump here? I can bring this down to 260. I don't see anything right now coming in hitting a 250 on me or a 260 anyway. So I think I hold off the damage pump and I think I just boss KO the Raikou, right? Or do I swing the Flying Pikachu and say, I don't know actually. No, I need the prizes to draw, right? The Pikachu ain't KOing me anytime soon, so that's all right. Yeah, we'll take, we need cards, bro. We need to play Pokemon. Let's take 2 prize cards there. So that's all it took, right? We've been pathed, but all it took was a Zoroark coming out and that was enough. Again, that's old Squawkabilly, bro. Getting these Gengars out in the discard pile is huge. And we do have the stadium bounce as well, which is a Barry, a Decidueye. Oh, this is oh, okay. This is the world's Arceus, the Arceus, but yeah, okay, I know what this is. Funny enough, that actually kind of helps them. The Decidueye can Oko us. Not currently, but the V-STAR, definitely. Regardless, they are going to go for a swing here, and I'm going to get Gapejaw out because I need to draw, bro. Let's go for Trekking Shoes. Iono's looking juicy, bro, but I'm going to have to say no to that. It would have been great the turn afterwards, but no. I will take that though. Zoroark any day of the week, mate. There we go. And does this matter at all? If I damage pump, I could damage pump 2 damage counters off, right? Yeah. Which means regardless, I think they KO me, so I don't think it means it's really worth anything. But I am going to play just on the safe side and just get damage onto another Gengar or something off of this Zoroark. Yeah, that's fine. And we're just going to Phantom Star. We're just going to draw some cards. What's funny is if I had a choice belt, which I actually don't have in this deck, we would be rocking. Oh, Serena though. That's kind of juicy, bro. I like that. We'll get a gift on this Zoroark. I could just Serena up the Decidueye. Yeah, we have to do it. We gotta do it, bro. Just ignore the Pikachu. What even are you, bro? You're flying? Nonsense. That's what I say. Decidueye down. Another 2 prizes for us. We're in a tricky spot. We have been for a while and we're still maneuvering. That's great. And we have another Zoroark ready to go already. That's great news. Another good old Barry coming down. We're gonna get a Raikou into play. Gapejaw Bog putting some damage on it. And we're gonna get a Lightning on the Flying Pikachu. We're gonna go for a Max Balloon, which does KO me, but we're fine. We're okay. That said, a Boss's Orders top deck would be absolutely magnificent. Can we get it? No, but we do get another Zoroark. Okay, fine. Top deck gods. Sorting me out today. I appreciate it, mate. Let's get Zoroark into play here. I am going to throw the turbo on it, to be fair. I don't think it matters really if I have something. I've been hitting 300 damage instead of 280. Yeah, don't matter. I'm going to go for an Iono for now. Bring them down to 3, so we know for sure they're going to be struggling. And we have a Cheren scare. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're fine for sure. Ticking curse for 280 again. In fact, it was a bit risky for me to Iono myself to 2, huh? It's a lie anyway, so it's all good. They finally get Arceus with that Great Ball, and they have benched it. What would honestly be a real cheeky card to throw in here would be something like Tinglu, innit? Because you got a Gapejaw Bog and all that, your opponent's benching, getting damage down. You know, if you need to retreat into a Tinglu, retreat into Tinglu. That's a bad idea, don't do that. They did get the Arceus V-STAR preemptively there, but it's too little too late. They're gonna go for a Max Balloon, and we just won as it is. So, sweet as, mate. Easy doozy. Man said easy doozy. Ticking curse for the KO. 2 prizes done. And that's 2 games on the trot, mate. We are playing, Glaceon? Hello? All right, let's get a Gapejaw down and get playing as it is. Sweet. No Squawkabilly turn 1, unfortunately. That sucks. We do get Zoroark next turn, so that's okay. We will end turn here, and they're going to go for energy, and I'm expecting a Frost Charge. What exactly is the gist of this deck? What's going on? Ah, okay. It's Frigid Backs. They're just going with the Glaceon. I'm interested. Okay. Gapejaw Bog is hitting it, though. That's nice. And that turn 1 Frost Charge is going to help me out, actually. Putting damage on the Zoroark, setting up damage pumps and stuff. We're good with that, bro. Now, we do get to Arven here, so I'm going to go... Okay, then, sure. I was going going to look for Zoroark, but that's a doozer. All right, let's Arven instead in this case for, I'll get rid of Cleansing Gloves and then maybe get an Ultra Ball. I think I do that because then I could just get another Zoroark down, get rid of the 2 Cleansing Gloves, or maybe just get rid of one of the Gengars. Yeah, I'm up for that. Bear in mind, we do have our Phantom Star, so we can just draw. Let's get rid of a Gengar and a Cleansing Gloves for the time being. I think we just get another Zoroark down, really. Just get the ball rolling, eh? Let's bring you into... Oh, that's it. Maybe I should have got Gengar because then I could Phantom Start it away. Yeah, but I also wanted to get the Turbo down, so that was my thought process. Nonetheless, I'll throw that Cleansing Gloves. It's not going to matter, but hey-ho, better than just discarding the thing, isn't it? There's Phantom Star. We aren't one at KOing it just yet, which sucks. I think we need... No, I think we're going to need at least 2 more on the discard pile. Oh, I'm going to have to say no to you. I think I'm going to have to say... I'm going to have to reject you, mate. Oh, that's a shame. We do have the 1 Gengar, but that's just shy, if I'm correct, of a KO. We're hitting like 180 now. Yeah, that's a choice bet away from an Oko, but it's fine. It's all right. We'll go for a Ticking Curse. I'm cool with that. That's definitely one of the slower starts I've had with this deck, so that's actually quite a good sign. They're going to go for a basic water onto the Glaceon. I wonder if they've got Glaceon V-Star or V-Max. I'm curious, because this is no typical Cheren PAL build, is it? Clearly. So they got rid of Switch Cart and Irida there with that Colress, which means they probably had some good cards there, right? Regardless, they're going to Nest Ball for a Raikou. Hey. Oh, it's not making no sense to me, my friend. My old noggin cannot figure that one out. What on earth is Blood doing? Well, that's just something for me to KO later on, innit? Hey, ching, you know what I'm saying? Let's throw the Zoroark down. I don't know if the V-Guard matters or not, and I cannot be bothered to figure it out. So we're just going to throw a Turbo on this Zoroark, and we just go for an Iono. Give us a fresh can of 6. See if we can get more in the discard pile and set up some KOs later on. Another start. Bro, all the Zoroarks coming out. Okay, sure thing. I'm loving it. I don't think I should bench the Pumpkaboo just yet, right? You never know. They could throw something down that could really hurt us, and I don't want none of that, so we'll keep the Pumpkaboo just in case. We're already hitting enough. And there's an Ultra Ball. Lovely. And again, I think we're pretty much set up to win here already. Just the fact that we have the Zoroarks, all of them out basically. 3 Zoroarks in play. So was that turn 3, turn 4? Yeah, mental. And then boss's orders and stuff will be fine. Here's that Shack though, and it is a Glaceon V-Star. Right, so I think they have I was about to say a GX attack. Oh my god. I'm living in 2018. They have the V-Star power, which actually grants it immunity, 220, and you cannot hit it. It's just unhittable, but it is bossable. We can boss it out and just KO the Raikou, and that's exactly what we're going to do. And I'm going to have to bench this Pumpkaboo in order to get the KO, or I can Ultra Ball for something else, but there is nothing else. Funny enough, I don't think I'm playing a Radiant Pokemon in here, and I think I should be. But what Radiant do you play? Does Gardevoir actually matter? I guess it could. Anyway, Blood's waffling. Let's go for an Ultra Ball anyway. I'll get rid of the Gapejaw and a Damage Pump, because I think we're okay here. I could Lumineon, actually, and preemptively get a... Oh, that's be silly though, wouldn't it? Or I could say, I was going to say preemptively get a boss, but I don't think we're going to need that. Or I go for a Spiritomb, and if they play Lumineon, then we at least remove that. So it's more of a prediction play than a strategic one, which I'm a gambling man. Let's go for Spiritomb. Right, you're down there. There's the Gapejaw Bog. So we're now exactly in range for the KO on the Raikou. I'm going to do that, gust this up. And do you know what? I actually am going to manually retreat because we do have Cheren's Cheren here. So if I could pick that Zoroark up, I'm cool with that. But just in case we do get gust up and we need something, then we'll throw the V-Guard there. And then we'll go for a Ticking Curse for 230 damage. Lovely. And that's 2 prizes for us. Iono, not looking that great in our hand right now, is it? But we got the Aroma, we got the Ultra Ball. Yeah, sweet. That means we can get a Cheren's Care next turn, which would be nice. Actually, interesting question. Does actually this ability apply to Lumineon before it comes down? Basic Pokemon V in play. I think this effect applies, right? I think if they Lumineon with Spiritomb, that they can't go for Luminous Sign. Let me know, because we're not going to find out here because I have won yet again. On a win streak, a hot one. Lovely stuff. Right, so another non-Zoroark start. I don't know if I'll be putting this first or not, but I think out of all the games I've played today, which is quite a few, I've had only one start with Zoroark, which is that's some pretty bad RNG. Oh, it's there. Okay, there we go. But regardless, I've still been able to play the deck, which is a pretty good sign. The fact that you have pretty bad starts and you're still able to play through and actually get wins is pretty good. Nonetheless, Blood is waffling. Let's see if we can get Tails here. See if we get Squawk out. We can. It's risky, right? But I'm down if you're down. If you consent, I'm down for it, mate. Let's go for it. Squawkabilly, in you come to play. There we go. I am going to get a V-Guard on the Spiritomb, actually. Odd, I know, but I have my reasons. Gonna Ultra Ball away the Thorton and the Zoroark V-Star. Get myself a Gengar in the hand, so at least we can get that in the discard pile. And then we're gonna Squawk and Seize, draw some more cards, see if we can find a Gapejaw or something. Yes, there we go. Let's go for the Gapejaw Bog. And then next turn, we're pretty much set up for a fantastic play where hopefully we can just get everything out. And that's a doozy. End turn, baby. You see how we've done that? Because of Squawk and Seize, he's turned a terrible hand into a good one. And that Trekking Shoes, of course, doing us an absolute doozy. There comes their Greninja being hit with the Gapejaw Bog. That's beautiful. Seems like we're playing Cheren PAL here, a more refined build. They're going to bounce with Lake Acuity, which is all right, I guess. A bit sucky, but all right. Maybe I should have kept the Gapejaw in hand. I think I misplayed there because I didn't need to use it, right? Anyway, we know what's coming out. It's definitely Zoroark VSTAR. We just need to get damage counters out now, basically, which I kind of can do quite nicely here. That said, it would be risque. I'm going to go for this. Right, so I'm going to get rid of these two and get myself a Gengar. Yeah, this is very aggressive, but I'm down, bro. Let's go for an Ultra Ball here. Then we get Zoroark. Okay. And from that, we go for a Phantom Star. You see, no dual supporters needed. Just Squawk and Seize, Phantom Star, and go from there. Annoyingly, though, very annoyingly, I'm going to have to go for 2 Netherworld Gates and hope that we can just damage pump our way through. I think we've got enough, though. I think we're okay. Let's go for that, and then I will bench this other Zoroark. Let's do that. We still have a supporter to play, so that's great. Let's bench the Zoroark. I'm going to move damage off of these Gengars onto the Spiritomb and the Squawk. I don't think it matters, really. We're so close. We're 1 damage move off, so all we need from here is a damage pump. I'm going to Capturing Aroma to thin the deck. We do get heads. I'm going to get Gengar, not Zoroark, because I don't want to put that at the bottom of my deck. That'd be bad. That said, I am going to Lotto here, so regardless, we are shuffling to a degree. Let's get the Gift Energy. Then we Iono and see if we can get the damage pump. We pay 4, bro. We should be able to get that. Sort me out, mate. And there it is. Beautiful. And that's just amount, actually, to get the exact 280 that we look for. And just like that, my friend, 280 down. Beautiful stuff. And it's going to be a tough one for my opponent to come back, I think, from there. I mean, to be fair, all they got to do is set up a Bax Caliber, and it's pretty mad. But bearing in mind, it is basically a 1-hit KO deck versus a 1-hit KO deck now. And when you're ahead on the prize trade, it's very hard for them to come back unless they do cheeky stuff with like Greninja and all that, which they can do. But no, I think it's too late. Or am I speaking too soon? I do that a lot, don't I? Regardless, they're going to get a Frigibax and 2 Water Energy from their Candice, which you see a lot recently. What the hell? They're going to bench it and go for a Concealed Cards. They're going to get a basic on the Frigibax, right? And they're going to pass. You know what we're going to do? What's his name? Uzi. E is the boss. And we're going to boss up the Frigibax and just clean it up, bro. Right, Zoroark is out. I don't really need to do anything else. I could Capturing Aroma, I guess, again, just kind of thin the deck. I'm not against it. We do get Tails, so we get a basic. Guess there's no harm in getting another Zoroark down. Yeah. And I'm going to boss his orders up the Frigibax and go, no, mate, I'm sorry. That is illegal. Funnily enough, that Palkia going down is quite a big deal for me because if they manage to get that out and keep Lake Acuity in play, we couldn't 1-hit KO it. So I think we kind of dodged a bullet there, you know? Regardless, Bibarel coming out for my opponent and it reads out. Oh, they had it. They had the Oh, they had the Bax Caliber and everything, and then Shawnee boy over here has gone and ruined it all. Sorry, mate. It's because you've got Sonic in your name. I don't think you could see that, but their name is Sonic. And from that point on, as a huge Mario fan, I have to sit there and go, do you know what? I'm talking nonsense. I don't give a damn about Mario. I don't know what I'm saying, mate. Regardless, Cheren PAL is coming out, baby. And if you didn't see, they also got the energy retrieval, but there's nothing they can do. So they're going to conceal cards, and I expect another pass here, maybe a retreat into Cheren PAL, but that'd be silly. I don't think they're going to do that. They just have Jet Energy of all things, which is strange for a Bax Caliber deck, but they've had that and they've gotten rid of it. So they're just going to attach to the Cheren PAL. I guess they're just going to go for the manual stuff. Yeah, fair play. And that's the pass of Reno. Yeah, I think we're too far ahead now. Let's dig for another boss. Oh, they've scooped. Okay, yeah. Well, that was pretty smooth sailing, if you ask me. Don't get me wrong. I know that was against lower tier decks, but Zoroark is still something that can be played. Do not forget about it, especially now with Miltank not really being that much around. That's kind of the big thing with Zoroark, because it just got hard countered by Miltank and Path, but Pumpkaboos and lacks of Miltanks in the format. You don't really see Mimikyu anywhere apart from stall decks. I'm just saying, if you want to get aggressive, you want to grind the ladder, this could be something you could do. Try it out for yourself. Let me know.